Hey, welcome back to my channel, Vast13. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Hey, welcome back to the channel, Vast13. So recently I saw this video where these guys were ranking some of the most beautiful black actresses of all time, and they had a certain list. And I decided, hey, why not make my own? Growing up, I saw a lot of beautiful black actresses, and this is just gonna be my list. It's not gonna be any particular order, but let's start things off with Jurnee Smollett. She was in a lot of TV shows growing up for me, but I guess where I really noticed her was in Roll Bounce. In that movie, she was like playing like an ugly duckling type character, but to me, she was very beautiful. So, it's just one of those actresses that just, you once you notice them, just like the back of your mind. The next person I'm gonna add to the list, like I'm just go through this pretty fast. The next person I'm gonna add to my list was Stacey Dash. See, growing up, I had a huge crush on Alicia Silverstone, but when I saw Clueless, I was like, yo, who's that other girl in that movie? I was like mesmerized by her. She had beautiful eyes. I was just like, man. Yeah, Stacey Dash, I know, like, in current times, she doesn't have the best image, but like I said, during that time, I was like, wow. The next one on my list is gonna be like a back-to-back, actually. You'll understand what I mean by that, because the first one is gonna be Lisa Bonet. Growing up, seeing her on the Cosby Show and in A Different World, I always thought that she was so beautiful. Her character would always seem like to be one of those flaky type girl characters that doesn't seem to have anything like exactly going on, but but eventually, she grew up to be a responsible young lady. But yeah, what I meant by the back-to-back parties is not only would she be on my list, but her daughter, Zoe Kravitz. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I remember her, she's been, again, a lot of different shows, but I guess the first time I ever really noticed her was in X-Men First Class, where she played a character named Angel, who had like these wings, and she could fly around and like I guess she like shoot wind from her wings. But yeah, it was like mother like daughter, both of them. Very, very, very beautiful. My next one is gonna be Rashida Jones. I remember seeing her first actually on the Chappelle Show. I remember watching a skit and I was just like, yo, who's that? Like seeing her in the background, she just played like a minor character. It wasn't like any big deal, but I always found her to be so beautiful. And the other time, she's been in a lot of movies, but the other main movie that I remember seeing her in was also I Love You, Man. But yeah, first time I remember seeing her was on Chappelle's Show. Like for me, I was just like, who's that? Caught my eye, I'm not gonna lie to you. The next one on my list is gonna be Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington, I remember first seeing her in the Save the Last Dance, that movie with Julia Stiles. She wasn't really my cup of tea, but seeing Kerry Washington's character, I was just like, yo, she looks beautiful. Like I felt like she should have been the main character, but that's just my thoughts. The next one I'm gonna go with, growing up, was Lark Voorhees. She, in case you don't know who that is, she's from Saved by the Bell. I grew up watching that show. I love Saved by the Bell. And we had on that show there was Jesse, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, who played Kelly. They all beautiful girls, but yeah, if on my list, I would have to put Lark, because I always thought that she was very, very, very pretty, and I now in current time, I don't know if it was like some sort of like disorder or if she has some sort of disease, but I know like she's like suffering from a vitiligo, like where she's like her skin is like peeling, or like she's losing some of her complexion. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's unfortunate for such a pretty girl growing up, remembering her like how she is now. It's unfortunate, but yeah, but she's on my list. Next, I'm gonna go with Megan Good. I'm sure that she's on a lot of guys' list. Megan Good has always been like one of the most beautiful ladies out there. I remember her growing up, seeing her on Family Matters and a lot of different shows actually. But I think when I really first noticed her was in Deliver Us from Eva. That she did a movie with a lot. Actually, there was a lot of pretty actresses in that movie. And now that I think about it, but I would save them for honorable mentions, I guess. But yeah, she definitely caught my eye in that movie. Then the next one I'm gonna go with is Sanaa Lathan. Sanaa Lathan. Oh man, I love in basketball. I love that movie. Growing up watching that movie, man, I wish it made me just wish that I grew up playing basketball. That my neighbor was a pretty girl like that was interested in me. Sanaa Lathan, I thought she looked gorgeous in that movie, and I wish I was in that dude's position. That's just how I thought about it. Before I say my last one, honorable mentions, not on my list because it's just I just don't want to make like I guess over 10, because I just want to keep it at 10. But honorable mentions, I'll say Halle Berry. Who doesn't love Halle Berry? Gorgeous. Remember her from Boomerang. It's probably one of the first movies I've ever seen her in, and countless others. Then there's the singer Maya. Maya has always been one of the most beautiful ladies out there. Very talented singer and everything, but yeah, growing up, huge crush on her. And then the last honorable mention is probably not a lot of people probably put her on their list because her acting. It's not that she has bad acting; it's that she's not she hasn't like had major roles. But I would put Marie Moreau. And yeah, she was like on Family Matters. I believe she was in what was that movie? Man, it's gonna bother the hell out of me. How to Be a Player. I believe that's the name of the movie. She was in that movie. Yeah, I always thought that she was gorgeous. But anyways, my last one again. It's not in any particular order, but always had the biggest crush on her. It's unfortunately she passed away. Was Aaliyah. I'll just I'll end it with Aaliyah. Aaliyah was always super gorgeous to me. Probably one of like the top ladies I ever had a crush on. Growing up hearing her music and especially when I saw her like literally right before she passed away, that movie Queen of the Damned, as the vampire queen. I believe her name was Akasha. Loved her in that movie, man. Like had the hugest crush on her, man. I would have, if I would have been Lestat, I would have let the world burn. We taken over together. I would have thrown everybody to the pit for Aaliyah. But yeah, that's my list. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to do another list like this, let me know that. If you wanna let me know your list, put it in the comments. And besides that, I guess we done here. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Peace.